Joel with Headhunters Customs. I took my dingle thing that holds the camera or phone inside. So working more with anti-impact resin, we printed my arm that I did before. So before, I got it to work, but it started cracking after a month. So this is going to be like a weird long-term effect where I'm going to see, does it crack after a month? So starting again, this stuff's pretty firm. I have this structured to allow for flex resin to go around it. I'm discovering that I think if you want to do this type of stuff, you have to like super heat it up. So let's heat it up and see what happens. I got my heat gun here. I think water heat's almost better. It just depends. I go back and forth. Sometimes water, sometimes heat gun. It just depends. If one doesn't work, then I usually go to the other. So let's see that. Yep, we have a lot more give and flex now. And whoop, voila. So got it to go in place. I'm not getting any pop sounds like the other cool people are, but you know, here, whatever. Let's try. So this is a forearm into the forearm, and yeah, that's gonna all be heat. Interesting. I do kind of. I worry if everything is heat related. You know, you're gonna have to like heat it up to remove it, or do you risk tearing it? I mean, they say it has pretty high tear rate. You know, but I'm very skeptical these days of resin and claims. Even though this one is like the coolest one yet. And twisting. Not a lot of like. Not enough credit goes into how many times I would need to twist something. I'm like, I can twist it broken on accident. But we're not going to twist it too much. This is not really the strength test I'm looking for yet. That's going to be in a month. I don't want to keep reprinting this. So, yeah, trying to now put the bicep into the thing. Nope, once again. So, it's interesting to work around with. I was looking at the Techo stuff, and they're really cool. And I think the reason why the Techo stuff works the way it does is he designed his stuff to work around hard resin. I designed my stuff to work around soft resin. So my soft resin stuff, it would go around this. Unfortunately, my soft resin stuff would tear after a while. So right now, I'm just trying to see if it'll tear, how long it'll take to tear. So I had the one take a month to tear. So that was very depressing. You know, you're married, wait, yeah, I made this work. It's gonna work. I'm so excited that everything works on this. And then you come to find out that in a month it breaks, and you're just like, oh man, this is very hot. Would you please quit rolling away so I don't have to hold you? A lot of weird fuzzies, or the supports didn't come off super clean. Maybe I had too much supports, I don't know. Okay, so we're working on the pop fit socket thing, whatever. The joint. That's not fitting in there. Why are you not fitting in there? Well, this falls back again on. It's not clean enough. I don't think I didn't clean. I probably should have cleaned these up a bit more on the insides. They're not very happy with me for what I'm doing. So I made like this little joint thing to go into it. I don't have running water here, or else I would use water in this situation. Just have them all soaking in the bath. Something broke. Something didn't break? That's weird. Okay. This goes back to superheating. That's the weirdest sound for it to not break. I'd very much like for it to not break while I'm trying to... Hot. So hot. Golly. Scorch my fingers off. Come on. We're so close. I'm like real jealous of Techo right now. Making their stuff to simply work with hard resin. This already gives me an idea that this is not a good idea, the way I'm doing it. Oh, man. But I do I mean, yeah, it's taking way more effort. What? It's taking way more effort than I wanted it to take. But that said, I mean, I think that this, hopefully, will not split, will not break, and it's still less effort and still more acceptable than, I did the wrong arm. I am such a ninny. Whatever, it's gonna be backwards. Okay, so... the wrist thing seems to be... Actually, I'm very happy with how the wrist is turning out. So here we got the arm. Here we got the wrist thing. And we're gonna try our best to heat up the wrist hole for the wrist joint to go in. Oh, that worked very smoothly, and now my fingers are burning for no reason. Now with how well that joint is, I'm like, is it possible that I'm to print these parts in hard resin? But I don't know. That's just a money-saving thing, I guess, ultimately, so it's whatever. I don't like that the hand is not just popping on. That's a little bit odd. Try to clean it out with my Dremel. Did I get the right hand on this thing? What the freak? You know what? Just twist it this way. So it's giving me a lot of pushback. It's not wanting to super turn. Well, I tore the wrist, so putting these things into joints like that is not, that's not the answer, so... if we're gonna make full toys out of these, we guess a 10. Ugh! That was not supposed to happen. So, I did the wrong arm. Apparently, I was supposed to do the right arm. Oh, you popped out. Apparently, I didn't give this enough. So anyway, sorry. We are that's just on me, I guess. I did not make this. Well, the ultimate test, huh? I made the arm too thick. I mean, kind of does. I didn't have the shoulder so thick. So, this is not going to work for the hand. It's too frictiony, and it's causing it to tear when I rotate the hand in it. I think the arm here is going to have a similar situation. This one seems fine, so maybe that's just bad engineering on my part. And then this actually went into the arm just fine, albeit that the shoulder is way too huge. Boom, beefy. So, I mean, and it just, yeah, it came out, but that's less of it, more of me. So, we're going to sit on this for a month and see if anything starts to split. Sit on this for a month, see if anything starts to split, because that's my number one issue that I've had with flexible resins and action figure parts, is that they just want to split at the end of the day. So if it doesn't split, then we do have something, and we just have to kind of figure out how to nurture it and make the toy parts work in a way that looks good and functions right. But so far, a hand like that is not looking promising. Probably a ball joint hand, I guess. That seems to be what Teco is having good luck with. Is yep, and there the hand just ripped out. So that might have been a too tight situation. I'm sure there's ways I can fix that, but I don't want to work on it anymore until I know that this resin ain't gonna split. So that's all we got for now, and we'll see how things go in the future here later, everybody.